Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Look, man, I got my guy Synapses. I should have asked how to say it. Down in the comments below, my guy, if you check this out, how do I say your name so I don't look like an idiot every time I try to talk about you? My guy's part of the BWO, which is a crew that I fuck with out of SA. So make sure you guys go and check out the reactions that we've done to BWO as well. But today we're going to focus in on this individual featuring Charly 7. And I do believe that Charly 7 is actually responsible for producing the entire album this is on. So shout outs to Charly for that. We about to hop into this. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. We about to hop into this, see how we like it. It's always interesting when you have someone that you know as being part of a group and you listen to their individual stuff. Like, to me, the Locks was always fucking incredible, but like, it was the individual Jada tracks that made me fall in love with the idea and then go back and appreciate the Locks more. I'm not trying to compare them to the Locks by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying that there's an interesting dynamic when you have a group that you fuck with and then you start to listen to the individual members and makes you listen to the group a little bit differently. So I'm curious to see if there's going to be any type of correlation like that with this. Let's go and check it out. Number one, I love the imagery here. I like the artwork for this, right? You have Destiny that's all diamond out, but the background kind of looks like a wrinkled trash bag, right? It's kind of got this like rags to riches statement about it without coming out and saying it. You know what I'm saying? Well, the guitar on this in the beginning definitely got me enthralled. I'm liking the vibe of this. Just a couple things I wanted to touch on before getting into this. And it says produced by Charly 7 right on the fucking thing. I'm such a genius. You would think I had inside knowledge. Nope, I can just read.
Hey, true test, preview. No one starts, we can't fail. Upset, excel. 100 my word for the pre-sale. True test. No one stops, we can't fail. Upsell, excel. 100 my word for the pre-sale. 100 my word for the pre-sale. No one stops, we can't fail. True tell preview.
So definitely more vibe music than anything else right now. This is immediately putting me in like that hookah bar situation, which is not surprising because BWO to me has made majority like hits stuff. Like they make commercially viable music. You hit this, they play shit that you could hear in a club, that you could hear in a hookah bar, shit like that. This is 100% got that kind of like new school smoky room vibe.
From the floor lines to the sparks flying. Yeah, I've been at it, had good times, some bad times, and vice versa. So I don't politic, I just sit back while I eat the pudding. 2020 gave you that super same version. Fucked out deep in the cut, nigga, just like a surgeon. Still wash my hands before I eat the beat, now the beat the seats, talking R.I.P. Man, to tell you the truth, I really killed that shit.
I gotta bring this back. Part of it's got mumble rap vibes, right? Because the vocals are so low. I couldn't make out 100% what was being said until like the third or fourth time around on the hook getting into it. Once we get into this now, it's just still very, very new school to me. as far as the sound and the vibe, the way that he kind of like talks through it and everything like that. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Is this something you guys fuck with? Is this something that you would want more of? Let me know in the comments.
Had good times, some bad times, and vice versa.
I like that.
So I don't politic, I just sit back while I eat the butter. 2020.
I don't like it because of the rhyme scheme, but I get where he was going with it. He's kind of got this like when you're saying real shit, it ain't got a rhyme, battle vibes to it. Like I get where he was going with it, but I do think he could have benefited from a more tight knit rhyme structure on this, in my opinion. That could just be me being old too.
When they give you that super same version.
Anytime there's a Dragon Ball reference, you already know we're fans.
Vice versa. So I don't politic, I just sit back while I eat the butter. 2020 gave you that super same version. Fourth album deep in the cut, nigga just like a surgeon. Still wash my hands before I eat the beat, now the beat the seats, talking R.I.P.
I like that too. So that was kind of like a scheme almost, right? So like you got the kind of basic summary simile of it being in the cut like a surgeon, but then he continued it to be like, yo, I keep my mask on while I go to handle the beat. Like he's continuing the surgeon scheme, but at the same time, it started before then because he said 2020 brought out the Super Saiyan version. Everyone knows the mask also came out with the 2020 version. This is actually low-key dope, right? So we actually had it continuing from the 2020 line into the surgeon line, into the mask up line, and made both references back to both previous bars. I fuck with it.
Kill that shit. On my show and prove, now my show and tell. Kitty games, hey. Caught these niggas surfing, kinda knew that they were riding waves, hey. I put my right hand up to God and he touched and said, go get him, nigga. I don't know, go get him, nigga. My back against the ropes. Been through it all, got the teacher, now it's time to be the coach. I feel gassed up, the boy full of steam, you know my balls are big enough. Gorilla ape shit, these niggas follow me the way a boy can pack a punch. We mix it up like sugar punch.
Yeah, traveling through the infinity, I have no home. Yeah, when I am rich, I'll be dripping infinity stone. Yeah, thinking too much.
Alright, I see you, my guy. He said, when I get rich, I'm going to be dripping infinity stones. Stop it. I'm here for the nerd bars, baby. Bring them all.
No home. Yeah, when I am rich, I'll be dripping infinity stone. Yeah, thinking too much, UBV, I'll see you in your cone. Yeah, my vocals are clipping because my compression is wrong. Yes, bitch, that is distortion, so proceed with caution. Writing on the wall like a metro abortion. You're just not important, my flow is important. How do you ingest it? I suggest you snort it. Sharing what it seems to be. Tell me why you get offended so easily. Such a nuisance, no time for loose ends. Might just lose it across your eyes and fucking dodge your D's. Oh my god, are you talking to me? Acting like a rabid dog when I'm off the leash. My mama had to work to get me off the streets, but there's no fucking soul that can keep me off of a beat. Hey,
Okay.
Virus won't deny it. We in our homes and my homies feeling uninspired. Some people wanna watch the world when we getting fired. So we know that to start the war, I need to start that riot. Revolution's only beginning though.
But you know, to start the war, I have to start the riot. Let's go, my guy. Talk your shit.
The leash. My mama had to work to get me off of the streets, but there's no fucking soul that can keep me off of a beat. Hey, I come again like the coronavirus won't deny it. We in our homes and my homies feeling uninspired. Some people wanna watch the world when we getting fired. So we know that to start the war, I need to start that riot. Revolution's only beginning, don't ask me why. Baby, truth is it is only a feeling, don't wanna die. Your body looking fucking appealing, don't wanna lie. They say life is about finding your meaning, just look inside.
Yo, this is vibey as shit. That was vibey as shit. Let's go.
Getting fired, so we know that to start the war, I need to start that riot. Revolution's only beginning, don't ask me why. Baby, truth is it is only a feeling, don't wanna die. Your body looking fucking appealing, don't wanna lie. They say life is about finding your meaning, just look inside.
Hey, true test, prevail. No one starts, we can't fail. Upset, excel, under my word for the pre-sale. True test, prevail. No one starts, we can't fail. Upset, excel, under my word for the pre-sale.
So this ends up packaging up very, very nicely. I was very unsure about this in the beginning, just because there wasn't like that solid rhyme structure attack to it. I kind of felt like I'm not the target audience for this. This is definitely more that kind of like new age, I don't know, like almost like more towards like the drill type rhyme schemes and shit like that, which I don't knock. I just try to be as transparent as possible about it not being for me. But assuming, because I'm not great at differentiating the voices and shit like that, I'm pretty sure Charly 7 though is the one who just ended up going. And yeah, he definitely, the combination of his voice, I think it might even be like a Cape Town accent that he had, combined with the structured rhyme scheme into that super fucking vibey melodic flow that he hit with the Revolution afterwards, coming off of a bar too, right? And then it made me like the hook more. Coming off of that into the hook again, the hook sounds way cleaner this time than it did starting off with that. Like, I don't know, like it fits the vibe better to me. Like if you listen to the very beginning and how the hook comes on, it doesn't, I don't know, to me it just kind of felt mumble rapish to me. Like it didn't set the vibe. It kind of was just like, all right, this is what it is. Know that it's for you or know that it's not for you. Coming off of this rhyme scheme, it fits the vibe. Like it continues it and it smooths everything out and kind of like wraps it up in a package to where it's like it's actually hitting now. Which makes me think maybe he should have talked a little bit more shit or something like that in the beginning. I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys agree with me or not? Down in the comments below. Here's a couple talking pieces to have on this.
Walking up feeling, don't wanna lie. They say life is about finding your meaning. Just look inside.
Hey, true test, prevent.
Fits.
No one starts, we can't fail. Upset, excel, under my word for the preset. True test, prevent. No one starts, we can't fail. Upset, excel, under my word for the preset. Under my word for the preset. No one starts, we can't fail. True test, prevent, no way. Prevail, no one starts, so we can't fail. Upsell, excel, under my word for the pre-sale. True tales, prevail, no one starts, so we can't fail. Upsell, excel, under my word for the pre-sale.
All right, let's go. Let's break this down. I want to talk about a few things here. Are we small? We small. All right. Let's first of all, yeah, we are basically new to both of these artists as individuals. Target audience for this, I'm gonna stick with the no/yeah. So originally no, I felt like nah, I'm not target audience for this. By the end of it, I was bopping to it. But the thing is, like, not everyone is going to give you the full 4 minutes to get there. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you right now, I'm going to fuck with this track more on the second listen to than I am on the first. But this is a reaction, so it's only supposed to be like, you know, the first obviously listen to this. But like, this is going to be one of those tracks that end up growing on you, because once you see how the scope of like the track ties into itself, I think it hits a little bit better. Proper setting for this is definitely smoky room music. Definitely smoky room music. Ghostwriter, not clever for you guys. Bars of lyrics were overall light. Second artist that came on, I think definitely came and tightened it up a little bit. I don't believe that to be the focal point of this music. This music was about ambience, setting a mood, setting a vibe, and I think they did that really well. That being said, they didn't say anything bad about, you know what I mean, as far as the lyrics. They didn't say anything that was corny or nothing like that. I'll give it 18. 18 on that. The delivery on that chant, I'm hitting 23. They had a few different flows, murdered every one of them. 23 out of 25 on delivery. I did end up enjoying all of them, including the hook that I wasn't necessarily rocking with in the beginning by the time the end of the song. The beat selection, I think, fit the mood perfectly. 15 out of 15. Sound quality mixing, I'm going to give it a 13 out of 15. Here's why. I do feel like the first artist on here's voice was a little too hard to understand. I don't know that that was purposeful. It sounded like it may have been over-engineered a bit. And that did take away, at least for me as someone who's not into the mumble scene and shit like that. Like, I don't listen to too much of this type of music. So for me, it created an initial barrier to where, like, if I could make out the words that he was saying a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Focus a little less on, like, I don't know if it's auto-tuned or whatever the case may be. But if you got good shit to say, you should want people to hear it. That could also just be me being old and washed. I'm well aware of that, but you guys came here for my opinion. That's my opinion. Effectiveness, 10 out of 10. This will definitely make me want to check out the artist. Honestly, this will make me want to check out Charly even more too. Like, I think if he's the guy that does the second artist, like I think, then he came in, he made this track a fucking hit. Enjoyability, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a hit. I can see it getting radio play, and it's a bop. Like I said, too many elements on it may not be necessarily geared towards me, but overall, I do think it was a good record. I do think that it showed potential, and there's just a couple things that they could tighten up. I would give an 86 out of 100. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. I'm going to bring this back a couple times, see how it sits with me.